Welcome to Dodgers Daily. Casey Porter here. So glad you decided to tune in. Fans, today we have a very special guest. We have the infielder for the Oklahoma City Comets. That'll be Ryan Fitzgerald. And if you think it's James Outman, it's not, right? Okay, I'm sure you've heard that a million different times.
Oh, yeah.
Good thing when you're with the Twins, at least one of you is an infielder and the other was an outfielder, right?
Yep.
So I got to ask you, which one's the bigger compliment, to you or him?
I think they said I had better hair, but he's a little taller than me. So but, they called me Inman because I played the infield, and he was Outman because he played the outfield.
Oh,
so
nice.
Yeah, that's how we kind of did it.
So you were in-man and he was out-man.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Well, I'd rather be in-man than out-man
Yeah,
because
yeah,
out's not good in
for
baseball,
sure.
right? Okay, so incredible start to 2026. Got to ask you, first of all, have there been any adjustments that you've made coming to the Dodgers, or what's led to this big-time start for you?
Yeah, I had a very similar start last year, and even in 2023 and 2022, I usually always come out hot. But yeah, I mean, talking with Dylan and Dahl and Ty and those guys, and I mean, obviously it's the Dodgers. They got a lot of data, a lot of analytics. They showed me a lot in spring training, kind of like, hey, here's what you're doing when you're doing good. Here's what's going on when you're going bad. So just kind of being able to keep the slumps shorter and try to extend the times when you are feeling good.
You ever get mixed up with Tyler Fitzgerald?
Oh yeah, I've signed a few of his cards in the past. So
So between people thinking you're James Outman or Tyler Fitzgerald, it gets kind of confusing. Right?
yeah, oh yeah.
Okay, so the body, how's it feel? You had the injuries last year. I know you made your major league debut, but talk about the body right now.
Good, yeah. I mean, all good. I mean, I've been playing pretty much everywhere, so it's. Last year I played short every day, and I know that takes a toll on your body more so than playing the outfield or even playing third or second. So I mean, obviously the load is a little bit lighter than what I had last year, but I mean, I've been leading off a lot here too, so that kind of adds a little bit to it, mentally and physically. So, but right now, body feels good.
Mostly third base to this point, right?
Mostly third.
Yeah. Okay, so in college, you played shortstop over Nicky Lopez?
At Creighton, yeah, for my sophomore year.
Yeah, cool.
I think we had as a team, we had a 975 fielding percentage, which was, I want to say, was fifth all time in NCAA history, and then we were first that year for all of baseball. So it was, I mean, it was a fun year. We probably should have made it to a regional at least, but we had a couple of big names on the team and didn't quite make it. But yeah, we had a good team that year.
Did you play at TD Ameritrade?
Oh yeah.
The wind blow in or out there?
I don't think it matters what it does. It's
Yeah.
a graveyard either way.
Yeah,
but,
it is.
Yeah,
It is.
I think I want to say I had the most home runs on the team there at least.
Oh, nice.
My junior year.
Yeah.
And then I was the first one to hit a home run to center field there.
Oh, wow.
Inside the park though. So.
Wow, wow. The Dodgers actually had the player for Vanderbilt, that Jaron Kendall, who hit the first walk-off ever in the College
really?
World Series
Okay.
for Vanderbilt.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I think that was like 2016, something
Cool.
like that. Okay, so I love this arc. Undrafted free agent. You actually had to play indie ball. Austin Gothier, undrafted free agent. Jack Dreyer in the major leagues, undrafted free agent. The Dodgers, hey, it doesn't matter. If you're good, they find you. So talk about maybe the chip on your shoulder you had not getting drafted.
Yeah. I mean, the more I've been in this game, the more I realize how much of a crapshoot it is from top to bottom. It's. I always equate it to the stock market. You got people that'll buy into a stock and the stock will tank, but they'll just hold on to it even though it's a sunk cost. Yeah. And sometimes people buy a penny stock and it goes to the moon, and then obviously that's a value add for them. But yeah, I think the Dodgers are obviously good at finding the value of undervalued players, and they've done it for years. So obviously happy to be here and glad that they found me.
So the defensive versatility, it's always good when you start at shortstop and you kind of branch your way out there. It's a little harder to be a third baseman and then try to work into other places. Dodgers love defensive versatility, so how do you think that fits in for you in this organization?
Yeah, obviously with prospects and everything, I think it's huge. You could be the best defender at short in all of baseball, but you won't play there if there's a prospect that's going to play there. So it's obviously being able to play in other positions is huge. And any way I can get in the lineup, I told Henny if he needs me to catch, I'll catch. So whatever gets me in the lineup.
Okay, so major league debut last year in, I believe it was the beginning of August. Then your second game, you got your very first hit as a major leaguer against the Royals at home. I got to know all about those experiences.
Well, I guess I'll give you the short story of it. I mean, I didn't have a great time with the Royals when I was there in 2024, so getting that first hit and home run off of them was really nice for me. I flipped my bat pretty high on that, and it was yeah. I mean, it felt good to do it against them. An organization that didn't really believe in me. So after I got to the Twins, I really wanted to kind of stick it to them, and it was a good experience for me. Hitting a home run obviously for my first hit.
So if you get that opportunity to be a major leaguer again, is there anything you do different, or is it just kind of you do the same thing over?
Yeah, do the same thing over. I mean, when I started looking at my stats, I think I was hitting a home run every about 12 plate appearances and playing everywhere in the infield. You know, primary position is short and second. You know, obviously I had versatility in the outfield, and you know, I had a plus defensive WAR. I overall had I think like a .4 WAR. So
Yeah.
I was a little surprised when they DFA'd me, but you know, that's the business of it. So
Yeah.
you know, I just roll with the punches.
Speaking with the business, last question here. Can you take us through your journey from Creighton to indie ball to signing a free agent contract to how you ended up here today?
Yeah, sheesh. It's a long story. There's a lot of pieces to it, but I mean, the main thing for me was just, you know, I couldn't put my head on the pillow at night, not knowing that I didn't try. So that was the thing I tell a lot of guys is like, you know, I didn't think I was gonna, you know, make it to the big leagues, but it was just a matter of like, at least I got to try so that I can, you know, someday tell my kids like, hey, you know, chase your dreams.
Absolutely.
I tried, you know, and if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. It wasn't about, you know, making it to where I'm at now. It was more so just the fact that I gave it everything I had, and if it didn't work out, it didn't work out. But luckily it has, and it's, you know, I'm grateful to be here.
Ryan, what an honor to meet you. Thank you so
Awesome.
much.
Thank you.